Hello everyone, welcome back to the Steam Completion Challenge. This is the challenge in which I am beating each of the games in my Steam library, which has over 1,500 games. This episode is a little different than the others in the past. This episode will be hosted by my good friend, Stranger. She discovered this game originally and really loves it. I figured she would be able to give this game the justice it deserves. So without further ado, on to today's game, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator.
Hello everyone. So I found Placid Plastic Duck Simulator for $2 during the last Steam sale. I saw it and thought, this is exactly what my silly putty brain would love. Bright colors, chill yet quirky music, ducks that don't get all moldy the second they touch water. I decided to throw it and all the DLC in my cart since it was so cheap and give it a try. Little did I know, I was about to be sucked into an addiction that is still with me. Released June 6th of last year, this game was released by Turbolento Games. As of this video's release, there are 4 separate DLC that you can get to improve your duck experience. These increase the types of ducks you can get and adds 2 additional maps to explore. Trust me, they're pretty out of this world. However, my compatriot only has the base game in his library, so we'll be discussing that in today's video. Additionally, it looks like they're planning on releasing a sequel, or some extra DLC in the future that you can wishlist right now. Okay, while researching for this section, I discovered that this game is also on Nintendo Switch Shop as of June, and that's kind of awesome. This game gives off the same energy as those cheap WiiWare games you would get for $5 that just had a virtual aquarium with classical music overlapping. Oh god. Do I have a fixation on barely interactive aquatic baby sensory games?
Oh, wow. I need a minute to think about this.
It was released with the disclaimer, dangerous levels of relaxation. And it's true! This game's whole purpose is to let you watch your pool slowly fill up with ducks as they just kind of float around. And that's it! No, seriously, that's it. Well, that's not entirely true. You can change the camera by pressing E. Oh yeah, that's nice. Or you can switch between ducks with tab. Yo! But there is one more mechanic. I would say the most amazing part of the game. If your camera is on a duck, and you left click, something I did want to highlight before going too far is that the music is a jam. There is a radio in-game that plays music and has mini updates that interject every once in a while, just discussing all duck topics that come up. As someone who enjoys Animal Crossing music while studying or working or living my daily life, I think fellow chill vibe enjoyers will really appreciate its presence in the game. So, what now? Well, you enjoy. You can sit back and let the camera cycle through your collection of ducks. You do start off with one duck, just one. But the longer you play, the more friends get hurled into the deep end by God himself. As you can see by the duck timer in the corner, a new duck will be dropped in your pool about every 2 minutes. Each one is like its own mini loot box, but the only payment is time. Luckily, wasting your youth away at the computer has never been so relaxing. Oh god. One of the cool things is that every duck is unique. Each one has their own color, clothes, cut, quack, You'll never get two of the exact same duck in the same map. Some float, some sink, some fly, some escape. Some spray water, some go farther. Some are hotter, some are fathers. This one is bright, this one has a knife! No! And some of these have some pretty interesting secrets. See, there are some actual secrets in-game involved with some of the ducks and some of the areas. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. I think the secrets in the game are pretty cool, but what I've glanced at in the guides is that they are very, very well hidden. If you like escape rooms or trying to figure out internet secrets that take a lot of time, I highly suggest checking it out. I won't really spoil anything here, mostly because I don't know anything about it. One cool feature that I feel I overlooked until way later into gameplay is that you can actually name your ducks in the collection screen. Let's say you don't want to lose track of your favorite little man. You can just look for the label on his head. Or if there's a stinky little creature you want to keep track of to ensure he doesn't corrupt your other ducks, you can do that as well. It's a really subtle thing that adds enjoyment to the game. It's like you're making the game more personal. See, the reason I love Placid Plastic Duck Simulator is because it is a practice of using your imagination for fun. You're given very simple, yet unique toys, and you watch them interact with each other. You have no control, but you still get super excited when you see your favorite duck slide down to the jacuzzi, or you see a duck pull a slick move going around the pool stairs. That duck, that piece of plastic that you can't control, is now doing something that you think is really cool, really funny, or really dramatic. It's like playing with action figures, or Littlest Pet Shop, if you're me. You give these ducks personalities and project your opinions onto them. They are, in truth, you. Every one of them is a small piece of you. Whether you hate them or you love them, you are watching them now. This is your mirror. Or maybe they're just ducks. Well, that's it. That is Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. The base game is available for $2. Each DLC you can buy is an additional $2 each. If you get the base game and all the DLC though, it'll cost you $8.45 USD. This game has 32 Steam achievements, 16 of which are in the base game. While I have 100% of this game in a mere 16 hours of gameplay, your favorite YouTuber was able to unlock 14 of them in 4.3 hours. Only one of these 16 involves any direct involvement from the player, so it's pretty easy to get most of them by just letting the game run on your computer. Soon enough, you'll have all the base ducks, and it'll just be a matter of waiting to let things happen. If you want a screensaver that makes your computer sound like it's launching to Mercury, or you want a peaceful game to just have running in the background, I would highly recommend you check this game out.
Thanks again, stranger, for covering this game. As far as beating this game goes, I think it boils down to collecting all the ducks in a set. For my case, it was the default set, but I'm interested in going through the DLC ducks as well, which I'll be doing here and there on my own time. Once again, thank you all for watching this episode of the Steam Completion Challenge. If you like this kind of content or would like to follow along the challenge, please consider subscribing. The next episode will be on Portal, so please stay tuned for that in a few weeks. Thank you for watching.